because that way we don't look like a whore on YouTube. You disgust me, you abomination of God. That's true. I may be an abomination of God, but perhaps... I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with anything, actually. Hello, chat, and welcome. I'm sorry, I'm late again today. I, of course, forgot something. And then, of course, I forgot something else, but I'll take care of that later. In my rush to grab grocery stuff, I always forget something. And now, I can tell I'm low on bread. I should have grabbed bread and put it in the freezer. I should buy 2 loaves, put one in the freezer, and then put one out and then use it that way. It would be far more efficient if I just did it like how my old pappy did it. Ugh, Uber. Alright, chat. We're going to be continuing our Killzone playthrough. Now, remember, this is my first time playing Killzone 1. I played Killzone 2 briefly, and it was really fun. And it was so fun, in fact, that that's what made me want to play this game. And this game's actually not bad. I've heard not good things about this game, which is funny. Like, then again, maybe it's because I play so many video games now, because it's my life to play video games and make them now. I was just expecting it to be, like, really bad, but, like, when I played, I'm like, yeah, it's got some, like, rough edges here and there, but it's actually a really, like, it holds up pretty solid.
Who's hostiles?
Oh. But it's fun. And I gotta say, Rico kind of breaks the game because he's just too much fun. But a part of me loves that. Taking fire! How are we doing, chat? Welcome to stream, Gregors, Master Morty, Jano. Hope you're all having a good day. Better than these Helgans. They're not doing so good. I really love the Helgan aesthetic. And I did a little bit of looking into the lore for Helghast and the Helgans in general, because they're cool looking. I honestly think that they're kind of the good guys in some of the... Like, yeah, they got some bad things going for them, but, like, it kind of feels like they're more victims of circumstance than they actually are evil.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We're also live. Fuzzy's here, chat. Say hi to Fuzzy. God, aiming is hard. Aiming is...
I never liked aiming in this game.
Well, it's just console games in general. Also, it's a bit PS2.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't climb them. Different classes or different characters can climb things. The game's got, like, an interesting thing with replay that I did not see in the sequel to this. With, like, switching characters. I think they should have kept that because that's kind of... I don't know. That's kind of a cool concept when it comes to replay value. Alright, there's going to be a lot of guys getting out of the back.
No.
Nasty, but effective.
Nasty, but effective. How you doing, little Gregors? Gregors, you became a gray bee. Gregors!
Why are you gray?
Ah! Yeah, I'm just getting them. Man, I really want a game where you can play as the Helgans. Their aesthetic is so good.
The first one. Do that from a prequel game. The first Helga more than the Helghast Corporation.
Those missiles are flying towards Vector City. Damn Helghast, you're using our own missiles against us!
Pretty smart.
Company.
Okay, that's not a button. Check out the drones. Get that one. Oh, fucking noises.
Also, try a quick reminder, last few days you can get on the 4th of July thumbnail.
That's true. 4th of July thumbnail has open slots. Limited time to get on. If you'd like to get your Chatfish on, it's $25 for a pocket fish and $50 for a big bucket fish. To support the 4th of July thumbnail.
You can also help me make him suffer the Grinch PS1 game.
That's also true. If you're evil. That game is quite special, Chip.
I have been tried ideas for horrible games, because you also got to play Spyro, the worst Spyro game ever. well, of the classic ones.
The little screams they make. No, I love the voice acting in this game. They're very vocal.
Vocal and the death animations just make it look derpy. Just casually falling over. Yeah, no worries, guys. No rush.
Making sure I get them all. I think I missed probably a few, but that's most of them. There's technically another turret, which we can probably use to get a better vantage.
I think that's kind of the idea for this section.
I also heard the PSP game is also good. But then again, the PSP had a surprisingly strong library of games.
I was up against the DS. It was this problem. I had a lot of good games. I played most of Liberation, and God, it was a lot of fun. But the PSP had design problems. I know that kind of thumbstick they had was miserable to use.
Ah, the thumbstick, yeah. It would make your thumb hurt. And as you grew older, as a kid it wasn't as bad, but as I grew older it became more and more like hard on the thumb, so to speak.
Enemy in sight.
Okay, it's gonna leave.
And now they're trying to, and you're kind of seeing a resurgence in competition for these mobile devices, but I doubt many can compete with the Steam Deck and Switch.
This way. We've got to stop
I think
those
I've hit
missiles from being
Haka
launched.
like 30 times.
Watch your back.
And because of the game, they were just invulnerable bullet sponges.
Good shooting.
Got him. Welcome to stream, PBR. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, I have censor chat on. I always gotta remember, switch to live chat. Top chat is garbage.
I hate how it automatically defaults to that every single time.
Yeah, top chat's garbage. Top chat's like, it just shows you things that are like super safe, so if people swear, it hides it.
Yeah.
I wish I could disable top chat in my stream. As a streamer, YouTube needs to give me more tools to tailor the experience people have here.
They also have Killzone now, if that needs to be funded.
Move, move. Well, those guys are down. This is too much fun. This thing is amazing. Like, I feel like a god, a walking killing machine.
They did not balance that gun at all.
And I love it for it. They need to do another Killzone crossover and give us this gun. That's amazing.
Squad, move to Sector 7 and investigate. Shh, be on your guard.
Be on your guard. Oh man, I wish I had played this before playing Fire Warrior. Because that be on your guard line makes me want to commit kibicide. Makes me want to commit kibicide.
How many times have you had to play Fire Warrior in a row? It's like 4 or 5, it feels like.
This game is actually pretty awesome. Little goofy ass arms. Get down, chat bros. There's Helgans everywhere. They're on the goddamn walls. Literally. He's in the goddamn walls. Blark and Son. It's good shit. You should watch it if you haven't. I binged the entire show after Bucky showed me an episode. So good. Son! What? I love you. Dad! I love you, son! I love you, son. If I ever become a propophagia one day, that's gonna be me.
Good luck finding one these days.
Nah.
Keep
quiet.
Unless you want to import one.
Well, gotta do what you gotta do. So I can harass my son properly. Look at what's my son.
Like I did your little brother.
Yes. And little brothers. There were 2 victims there. There were 2.
Playing a stereotypical big brother.
Keep out of sight.
Being the big brother was awesome. Being the little brother, that's funny.
Or it could be me and be the middle child.
You're Nezra. Lucky.
Kill them!
And I'd tickle them again if I could. If they couldn't fight back. I should become a bodybuilder so that way I can, and they can't do anything about it.
Okay, move.
No, they can't do anything. That's genius.
Cover the rear.
That's... I think I will. I think... That's not how our family worked. None of the shit rolled down the hill.
In the vicinity of a missile
The littlest brother got the most tickles. Out of compassion. The most tickles.
Look out!
This gun's amazing. Leave no survivors. Welcome stream, Banoshi. This game is very unrealistic.
If Head for an
No
eye down
suicide
on
hell
this
gas
path,
drones.
You 2 can activate the launch sequence. The safety
Do they
mechanism
have
will then
those?
shut down the whole system.
Rico, this
There's
way.
like Hellcast drones. I don't remember. I don't think so in any of the games.
I've only played the second one a little bit, and from me playing that, one thing I immediately discovered is I wanted to start the entire series. I might even try the PSP games. But the PSP
I'd
games are
emulate that.
a twin stick, if I remember right. But still might be fun.
Oh, it's perfectly fun to play. It's just that I'd emulate it to get better controls. That's the main problem.
Probably gives 5 memberships. Thank you for the generous gifting of memberships. Very generous. Yes, it does. Have the rocket launcher, Psychostar.
At me what tags you want, since I ask every single time.
Oh, rocket propelled grenade, it might be.
We've got company. Here they come!
You do got company. It's me, and I'm coming to get you. Slowly but surely. Slowly but...
There's the first control.
Okay, first control. Press button.
Booger, we've activated the first missile. Moving on to the next.
Keep out of sight.
There must be some enemy spotted.
Is there a bad guy who missed behind us?
Kill them!
There's the second control.
Gotta be careful. Instant respawn enemies in corners. That's not. That's
Pocket Fifth
not
Forces.
entirely
Both
right.
launch sequences
I mean,
are
Medal of
active.
Honor was.
Let's go.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Yeah, we still have room for our pocket fish, Charlotte. Let me add you to that.
It worked. Safety systems have taken all silos offline.
He adds Stinky Beard instead of Sticky Beard.
Guys come in with names for me finally. It's
There.
no longer just you and Bubbles.
It's happening, Fuzzy. You're becoming a Fuzzy Wuzzy. Killzone remake or remaster will never happen. Yeah, considering the studio, it would have to be handed to a different studio. Because
Okay,
remember,
not
the
the
time
Whereas
the time that it takes to remaster or remake a game, most people have either retired, gotten families, or literally died. Like,
Yeah.
this game came out 20 years ago. Most people that worked on it don't make games anymore.
you want another good example, Crave Assembly. That game was made in 1987. It's been what, 40 years? Almost 40 years.
I don't know, by the way.
But that's cool.
You guys need to add the Chatfish for the fun. If you're
I forgot.
Oh, we did. Oh, these guys look sick. Their little helmets, I like them.
They're all evil looking.
They look cool. Oh! I'd scream too. That was a dumb throw.
Did you notice that there's an actual timer on the grenade itself?
Yeah, it's like a
Show
little
you how far it is with to the exploding.
Yes, and that is quite nice.
Don't let them through!
Yeah, this game is over 20 years old now. This one. Remember, PS2 is ancient. Most Xbox original and PS2 games are now 2 decades old in the library.
Oh god, Harlot said, Stinky Beer was the name of my older brother. It's just reflex. Also, you're added to the thumbnail for a pocket fish, Harlot.
Poorly sworn.
And get in the gunship. Okay, there we go. Killed the baddie. Not quite. He's still alive.
You know this guy?
He's the general of the Third Army. That's all.
That's all. I once trusted you with my army, my security.
Well, that was a mistake.
I once trusted you with my life. You were chief of staff for this bastard?
Yes.
Together, we crushed the enemies of our people. We were invincible. The elite. He could have been a general himself a long time ago. Oh, but he changed, developed a bleeding heart, became a revolutionary.
Yes, it's you who've changed, Lenti. You who sold your soul to Visari for a taste of power.
My family will attend a hero's funeral for me, Hacker. Your mother pretends you're dead already. The rest of your family never even mention your name. Only your brother speaks of your heroism. At least he did, until I had him shot.
Damn, right in the balls. That's what that looked like.
It's 30 minutes by air to the uplink. Let's go.
So, General, what does it matter what Visari thinks of you now? Have the whole platform sealed down and double the guard. I'm expecting company.
What is that general's haircut? Like, what's going on with his hair? I've been looking at it, trying to, like, figure out what's going on there. Is it just unkempt? Is it just unwashed?
I
Is
think
it
it's
dirty?
supposed to be slicked back, but he has white hair to go with the black hair.
Yeah.
But because the game is old, they have to separate them physically, so it looks like he has like random strands of like locked hair together.
Welcome stream, decompresso.
You gotta put him to the compressor. He'll be recompressed-o'd.
Oh yeah, we have to make the poll. 1 second, chat.
Me, Bickering Chatfish.
Okay, let's see. There we go. Excellent. Poll made. Now we can continue. Excuse me. Alright, chat. I made this poll. Now I have to close this poll. Because I forgot I was letting you choose each character that we did. God damn it.
But you have another pre-stream one for another 6.73 USD if you want to put that to the same tag or a different tag.
Templar. Okay, hold on. Character choices. Oh, no, go ahead and keep doing your thing. Oops, excuse me. All right, just a quick recap. Rico is the heavy gunner guy. Haka is the trader. who basically joined us, a revolutionary. Templar is the like squad lead, and Luger is like the assassin.
What?
Now choose your
Reference,
character.
Rico is the good character because he starts with a minigun. Smart gun, but you know.
Rico is probably the
Basically.
most overpowered character of all of them.
Luger can squeeze through small gaps because she's a lady, and therefore small. Templar is generic. And Haka doesn't have anything special, I think.
He has like nothing particularly unique going for him other than he's cool. And that's it.
They probably didn't have enough time to actually give him a unique quirk, so you know. Is it that he spawns with a Hellgas weapon instead of a fucking Vectin weapon, like Templar? Is that it?
Yeah, he gets a Helgen rifle. He's basically the opposite of Templar. But if you just like Helgen weapons. I've hated Rico from day one. I think Rico is probably the worst written character in the setting. I think it mostly knows the fact that Haka is like... It's honestly Haka. Haka is a better character. And the big thing about Haka is that Haka is more interesting because of his like defection thing. Rico is kind of like... He's the center of all the melodrama on the team. Like if you took Rico out, Luger, Templar, and Haka would actually be like a fully functioning team without any melodrama. But Rico is literally the best playstyle because he's got the best gun.
He's mechanically the strongest character.
Mechanically,
while everyone
easily,
else is- While Haka is the most interesting, and then Templar is Mr. Generic, and Luger is a woman.
Oh yeah, Haka can pass through genetic mines.
Oh.
So you can go through the direct passes because he can walk through genetic mines, which are those laser tripwires you see. Rico can't climb or do anything stealthy. He just runs straight forward on the map. Alright, chat. Currently, Rico's in the lead at 40%. Luger at 30%. Templar at 20%. And Haka at 14%. The percentages are shifting. The poll will conclude in 20 seconds, or not 20 seconds, 60 seconds. You have 60 seconds to contest. State you wish to do so. You have 60 seconds to flip the poll. Vote now, or forever hold your peace. Okay, Master J. How is this being played? PlayStation 3. I plugged in my PlayStation 3 and plugged it into my capture card through a HDMI reconverter. Because what I did is I plugged in the PS3 into an HDMI converter, or splitter. Then I plugged in the HDMI cable into the capture card. The reason why is because it retransmits the code and then re-encodes the code as an HDMI signal, which undermines Sony's blackout attempt to prevent me from being able to stream or capture it. Because Sony's retarded. And many companies do this. So I have to
they
do
also
like
never
hardware
thought of-
acceleration and other things to bypass stupid copyright protection things that aren't copyright protecting anything. Like all it's doing is just making it hard to stream. Annoying, is what it is. Annoying.
Yeah, Sony for the longest time, even back in these days, wasn't always the smartest business people.
Well, it was supposed to be a code like wall for hackers to get through
Yes.
when it comes to pirating.
So the reason
However,
why it went in place was specifically because they were like, people will stream like movies and then capture it, and then like redistribute it. Well, as a streamer, I don't stream movies onto YouTube. I stream them onto Discord. Like dummies. And I don't use PlayStation 3 to do it either.
The original way this was actually handled was in, I think it was old ass fucking point and click games where they would have a really convoluted and retarded
password
puzzle you have to do.
You need
No,
the
it's a
manual.
puzzle that would require the manual for you to decipher.
Yes. Which is really bad in retrospect because if manuals were lost, then what?
Get fucked.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
The big thing is, I'm a former copyright agent, and the thing is, what copyright agencies, like, there are many good copyright agencies out there that actually care. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm sorry. There's like one out there that cares, and it was the one I worked for. And the reason why that one worked is because it was literally, you don't install DRM, you don't install that. Our entire business model was, we'll patrol the internet for you as agents that represent you, and we'll make sure that your PR is clean because your product won't have any crap attached to it. And not only that, but it will also not have any like bullshit. Like, you can sell your product that doesn't punish your consumer without having to worry about bad PR at all. Gibbs was an agent of the system for a while, but apparently I got replaced by really bad AI, is what happened. A
Company went underground.
An algorithm. And then the companies I worked for, their piracy went up after they lost us. Their AI algorithm, because I monitored it, because I was, a little bit angry about it, and I wanted to see what happened. And their piracy returned to normal levels and then exceeded the levels because the algorithm they use doesn't do anything. Because a human is far more intelligent than a simple algorithm.
How is YA equals MX plus B going to replace in piracy? Isn't that a manual process?
People can literally figure it out. Like, humans are so much smarter than a bot. Like, oh, it's so stupid. And so eventually their company basically is like collapsing now, but whatever. No, I don't care. That's their problem. That's their problem, not my problem. I don't know if they're going to be around for much longer either. That's what happens when the education sector doesn't, pay their piracy agents, because knowledge is power. And now your knowledge is everywhere. Why is anyone going to pay for it? It's actually, it's easier to pirate their stuff than it is to buy it. It's easier to buy. And their business models.
It's always amazed me how people think they could just automate everything when math is a limited tool and it's a well-known limited tool.
It's just dumb.
It's frustrating.
The big thing is never ever, like, when it comes to products, never put anything on your products that punishes people for buying your game. It's stupid. Why? Or buying your product. Because any anti-piracy measure you do that doesn't require an agency, you're punishing the purchaser, the consumer. You need to literally make sure you put that onto not the consumer, if that makes sense. So what you need is you get an anti-piracy agency. What do? They patrol the internet and make sure that, search algorithm-wise, your stuff pops at the top. As long as the pirate stuff is 2 pages behind, that's good enough. It actually is. Like, you can go further than that, but, like, beyond that, you can just make it a little bit more annoying to acquire. Hardcore piraters will always pirate your game. Can't do anything about it. The way you gotta treat piracy is the way we did it. We treated it like it's a treatment, like it's not a disease. It's not. There's no cure, but we can treatment. We can, deal with the symptoms and make it less painful. To the point where we can make it look like it's gone. Subside, if you will. I don't know. Just my tangents aside, because I'm still mad about that, because it's so stupid. And the worst part is, the people that fucking ended up, like, replacing us on that stuff, by the way, are pirates themselves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's a company, I think it's called, like, Mark Monitor or something like that out there. They provide anti-piracy, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But if you look at, like, the websites they host, or is it them? I can't remember 100%. They host websites with pirated content on it. And then don't do anything about it. While at the same time selling services to be an anti-piracy agency. Like, what the fuck? And so what they're doing is they're double dipping. Because piracy, how you make money is you make money through ads. And so they're double dipping by getting the ads from those pirate sites because they're getting paid for the ISP stuff. And then they're double dipping because then they can get paid to take it down. It's fucking... Oh my god, it's fucking wild, dude.
It's devious.
They're double dipping, and they're getting more money. Like, oh! I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm never going back to that industry because corporate CEOs are fucking stupid. But there, if you want to know how to scam people, I just gave you the golden goose strategy of of that company. You just literally just, oh yeah, we'll take it down. Removes it from their own site. From their own. Gets paid while doing it. Then puts it back up periodically so it can get removed later. Oh my god, kill myself. So it gets ad revenue.
It appears
and
that they're re-added. Oh my god. Oh, good as heaven.
Alright, Chatfish have spoken. They've chosen Rico. You guys like the Gatling gun, don't you? It's fucking powerful. Let's see. Is there anything over there? Okay, Roger. We're good. We're golden. Let's go. But yeah, that stuff happens in the industry a lot. And what's funny is there's like CEOs are so stupid that they're like, we can monetize our piracy. Are you fucking retarded? You fucking retarded.
I guess
It's a snowman.
landing at the top of the mountain was too easy, huh?
This is the closest we could get. Adams knows we're on our way.
We gotta kill Adams. He's a traitor.
Yeah.
So the House of the Empress banner needs to be funded, Shantas, remember?
That's true. House of the Empress is our guild.
Over.
It's not gonna be over. Not for a long time. If ever.
What's up with them? Oh, you haven't worked it out? No. Why don't you tell me? Right, well, as Special Forces captain falls in love, he promises her the world, but she has other plans. 9 months later, they meet again, except now the brave captain's sweetheart is a cold assassin. Trained to kill. Trained to think. Not feel. Act. Not reflect. Oh, she's almost perfect. Although I suspect Captain Templar feels otherwise. You know what? I think you're full of shit.
What I like about that is he was explaining the little side plot about the little love fling thing, because for the players who are too stupid to get it. That's fair, but it's funny. Go what? Ah, the wire. I might need to get a new PS3 wire. This thing's a little bit. It's old. I bought my PS3 used because I never grew up with the PS3. It's the one console I didn't have, actually. So being able to play these games is kind of like wild. Feels like I'm playing something that was forbidden or taboo. We had a PS2, PS1, but we never had a PS3. Had everything else. Had all the Xboxes, all the Sega shit, all the Nintendo crap. Not a PS3. The forbidden
Western
thing.
Patrol reporting in. All clear here. No sign of the dropship.
Oh shit.
Nothing to report.
Damn! Looks like they got this way covered too.
Taking
Just gotta hose them, chat.
Watch out!
Yeah, but he's a little slow, so I want to be a little closer with firing. Alright, there we go. Got him. Very dead.
Hey kids, you wanna know something funny in Helldivers 2?
Sure, what's up?
The new grenade launcher is remarkably effective against walkers.
Yeah, the new grenade launcher's really powerful. Like, my ear dropped! But really powerful. That was friggin' loud.
To get those roadblocks open.
Also, Chad, I have to make you sad. Kibbs knows what. We may not get Medieval 2 Remaster.
Yeah, so we did get news from Fail Interactive. Fail Interactive said that they weren't going to be doing Medieval 2, and their cited reason was because it wasn't going to make them enough money.
They're just a small company also, and they think they're limited in that regard.
They don't think
which
they can
baffles
deliver.
me.
Despite the fact that I have actual confidence that they could do it. Well, I was reading Fahata. Oh my god. That's
I
the
have
name.
my own personal theory, or suspicion more of, because I can't prove it.
Okay, but
Only just based on Crave Assembly. I think Crave Assembly is not that good to work with, and they just don't want to do it.
to be fair, I wouldn't blame them. If that's the reason, that's more than fair. I'm not even mad at them. I'm just sad. Because if anybody could have done it, they could have. Oh well. We have other games to play. I'm happy in that regard. No, he just disintegrated. Years ago, I asked for time, and that time was granted by you, the strength in my arm, the holder of my dreams. Nice, Mark. I realized what you're quoting. Also, today is Operation Desert Storm. After this stream, once we beat this game, Operation Desert Storm is a PvP thing we're going to be doing in the Dune stream series. It's basically a massive thing where we're going to be gathering resources and striking things. Striking things hard. So all Chatfish, get ready to rock and roll. Man, I'm so glad I actually got around to playing this game eventually. Next game we have to do is definitely, or series after we do KZ, is we gotta be Resistance. I've only played the first one and part of it. And that was actually
Second one's hard, the third one's the best.
I heard the third one isn't as good as the first two. But that's what
yeah, in some ways, but I still like it.
That's true. I also heard that this game wasn't good. But I disagree. I think it's funny. Oh my god!
I consider it average, but that's just me.
Yeah, it might be average, but it's really fun. I mean, gotta remember, you're talking to somebody who's played Fire Warrior like 8 times, okay? Like, this shit, like, let's do a drunk Killzone playthrough, chat. Like, fuck. That's more interesting. That's fun. It's long, it's good, it's long and fun, and so far, we haven't reached a point in which the game is unbearable. We actually haven't. We're getting close to the end, and we have yet to reach that bar. The,
Helghast. Let's take
okay, the grenade pistol things are cancer, though.
Helghast.
Let's see if we can get him. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh my god, that's cute! Did you see that? He peeks, chat. He peeks. They actually have some interesting scripting going on in this game. Like, did you see that? He backs up to get behind cover when reloading. Like, they did a decent job with the AI in this. Like, for the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've had some examples of the AI just great.
Yes, we have. But the AI, comparatively of this era, because I played a lot of games, Squealy, is surprisingly interesting. Like, as a kid, I would have loved this because the AI is so much fun. Yeah,
but I will
breaks.
say once again,
but they actually
Fear
take cover.
Came out a year later.
Yes, but Fear's also a PC game.
Yes.
And Fear couldn't run on the PlayStation 2, I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
There's too many particle effects, too much scripting, and the way to design their AI.
You're also comparing Killzone to literally Fear, which is an unfair comparison because every game, even games that came out afterwards, couldn't surpass Fear.
Fear could surpass Fear, which...
Yeah, Fear couldn't even surpass itself. Fear, unironically, eclipsed itself with its first game.
Yeah, the second game had problems, and its AI was not nearly as interesting because of, they just simply couldn't innovate because was it WB?
Well, they made the Fear AI to specifically handle certain kinds of environments.
Yes, office rooms. And they're really good in there, and there's a lot of heavy scripting. This is why I'm a big proponent of heavy scripting and combat encounters. But that's why when people tried to do map editing and mods, the AI just broke outside of those. The same goes for Republic Commandos, because Republic Commandos follows a similar philosophy of very linear game design, but with heavy scripting. Which creates very fun encounters.
I think that was a Half-Life 2 also is similar in that regard, where the AI doesn't always do the same thing per encounter.
Yep, it's got different types of scripting based on certain behavioral sets, because they can sort of map out your trajectory, because each level is a puzzle, in terms of a developer of thinking about it. And each different direction the player takes is a different strategy that the developers can account for based on the tools they give the player. A good developer will realize the tools they've given the player and then make encounters based upon not only the tools they've given, but allow them to explore those tools freely in a sandbox, even if the sandbox is small. Like this level is partially a sandbox, but it's a very linear sandbox. You have got various weapons and equipment you can pick up and use, or different characters you can play as that have different weapons. And they can open up different avenues of approach, which increases the replay value of each zone. Which is more than most games do. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Oh. I looked at Haze as a kid, and I think Haze looked really bad because it looked very yellow. Haze is like one of those games that didn't look very good.
EA ruined that game, and this was Insomniac during its glory golden days, if I recall correctly, and EA just ruined it. I guess the thing about EA.
Oh god, that's friend. Damn. Get a run. I always think Haka's getting Helgen because he's got the same sort of color palette. He's sort of grayed out. And we died, Chapros. Okay, so they can come from behind there. Gotta be careful. 10 years ago, I asked for time, and that time was granted by you, the strength in my arm, the holder of my dreams. I do love that. The speeches are good.
A really great villain.
Honestly, I wish they didn't do enough with him. One of the reasons why I dislike Rico's character is because I got as far in KZ2, or was it KZ2 or KZ3? I don't remember. I saw the part. I saw the part where he dies, and I'm just like, damn.
Rico is a bloody idiot. It's just like, oh, you made me sad, bolted to the back of the head. You just sabotage your ability to negotiate peace with the Helgen.
Yep. It was one of those, like... Because the problem is it makes his character unlikable because he does that. And so any sort of, like, thing he had going, he becomes, like, unlikable because now all the suffering that happens following is his fault.
Yeah.
Bad writing that.
It's like
you should want to like Rico's character, not dislike him.
And in military, insubordination like that is usually quite much harder than in there.
Be careful here.
Watch the rear!
Oh shit, did they come behind again? Reload. That's that flanking. Get your ass out of my fucking camera! The grenade pistol guy. He's risky. Okay, we gotta run to that tent. Because tents are bulletproof. I hope. Tents are bulletproof.
They're a little bulletproof.
Oh god, get away from those exploding barrels.
I'm hit.
Beep, beep, and boom.
Grenade!
Oh my god. That's a lot of... Oh my god, we are getting swarmed. Beep, 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 and boom.
Watch out!
Okay. That was close, Chapros. Can we use this thing? E. Is there anything to use it on? That's the big thing keys right now. I don't think so. Whatever. So long as we kill them, that's all that matters. Sometimes in older games, they'll actually have combat scripts based on enemies will spawn once you take possession of a turret. Or stand next to a turret. To trigger you to use it.
Please, don't waste your ammunition.
Oh, he talked about not wasting my ammo.
We need to open those
They're trying to go
roadblocks.
after you right now.
They finally, some of them
Sounds
actually
very
come with
frustrating.
it. That's because Haka is, like, all Helgans are British, obviously. They don't like they have accents.
They're space Nazi British. Well designed.
Listen, it's a stereotype that's pretty much been in fashion since George Lucas's Star Wars.
Villains are Germans. It's just how it is.
Not Germans, British. German
I see.
design, but British accented.
And culture, because look at their fancy coats. All their higher up people have fancy coats.
Okay, press that button. That button did something. Oh, that lowered this gate. Derp. I was like, maybe like opened like a landing pad? Derp, there's no landing pad underneath or subterranean infrastructure. At least not there. It's like a large glacier. Up. We're almost there, Chapros. We're gonna
We can
drink
use the
some
comms in
ice
this
carrier.
old weather station to send a signal to
Oh,
open the back door of the OTS. To send a signal to the OTS central computer, we need to reboot the server. Then, we've got to refocus the communication dish to send that signal.
Be careful. This place has been occupied by elite forces.
Okay. They knew about Hackett's betrayal for a while, apparently. That's one thing I'm learning. Oh shit, that has no ammo. Got it. Well, I'm glad you decided to get close. I don't think I can melee him. He's an advanced dude.
No, I think it's just too tough.
Gotta get to cover. Impressive! Yes, they have to divide the levels into loading screens to help make sure the PS2 version didn't lag. But apparently the original PS2 version did lag badly. Which is
It
why
did.
the
I
PS3
distinctly
version
remember
is
it.
better.
It's like, from a technical aspect, it was amazing they got it running at all.
I think a lot of the criticisms I hear about this game are the PS2 version, which is the inferior version of KZ1. I have the Trilogy collection, so I have the better version of the game.
Yeah.
It does have some
PS3
performance
fixed a
problems
lot.
because there's engine issues with the game, but for the most part it runs pretty well. Stable performance.
Like the PS2 version was really not fun to play.
Go. Yeah, this MG42 space one is really cool. I like how it's just an MG42 for the most part. They just welded additional things on the side of it. But this gun rocks. It's rocking. Oh yeah. Chatfish.
It's there.
Yes, it's fine that they have elite troops, because I'll just use my machine gewehr to fucking teach them all a goddamn lesson. Oh, there's another door? Or no? Oh no, more steps.
The weather station comm server's in this room. Just hit the reboot switch.
It's down.
Oh god, he threw a grenade. Can I melee you? Can I melee you? Nope. But my allies got my back.
I need more allies.
Those allies can't cast that yet. Those allies. She was like, what?
Useless allies.
Move. Kill them.
Rude. Whoa, whoa. Sody pop. Kiwi smoothie. Hell yeah.
On your six.
Oh god, they got a grenade pistol. We gotta take him out. Go, 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 go. Charge him, charge him. Oh, good.
This is a good time to tool up, people. Take whatever you can carry.
Alright, there's a big boss fight coming. Lock and load,
There are the boss
Jabros.
fights in this.
Well,
FPS boss fights. Oh, they're always so special.
They usually are. It usually involves find a piece of cover, or shoot the thing, and then it dies.
Or it's a puzzle.
Or it's a puzzle. Shooters don't need
worse.
boss fights, because designing good boss fights is rare. Like, Metroid Prime is one of the few that has, like, good boss fights, and that's weird because, you know, it's not the best shooter. But it has mechanics.
Yeah. But a lot of the bows are still Metroid, so that's why I think it'll work.
Nasty, but
The
effective.
comms dish controls are located right here.
We did it, chat bros. Massacre. You know, I think I know what the game is doing too. It spawned those enemies behind those boxes. Go Dream Dread. Hope you're having a good day.
Enemy.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, no, they're coming over here. Would have been mean if the developers put a guy up here with a fucking grenade launcher, but they didn't. Like I said, the scariest thing in this game is grenade launchers.
Grenade pistols.
Yes.
Wasn't good.
They're terrifying. Seriously. When you see somebody with that, you just rush them, because 2 shots, you're dead. If you're lucky. Depending if you have full health.
Don't think we have the element of surprise any longer. They've already retracted the bridge.
Dude, we've been like shooting our way through this entire base. I'm not even surprised. Can we just... Well, they should have destroyed the button more... Like, retract the bridge! Alright, we're safe. Oh, shit. Jim, did you destroy the button on the other side? No. Oh my god. Beep. Okay, got him. God damn, once you play Rico, though, you really do get a feeling of, like, you're just a god. Oh, man. Can't pass up the autocannon. At least it looks like an autocannon. They're getting massacred. They're getting massacred. You know, they massacred my boy. That one's down. Rapid onset hair loss. Oh my god. But try playing PS2 Risk. Okay? PS2 Risk was amazing because of the AI banter. I really enjoyed it. But I fucking hate that game.
Board game?
I've never swore more at PS2 Risk than... Yeah, it's a video game. It's like a planet with wrapped in like metal chains, and there's like AI personas and they talk and stuff. It's fucking... I played so many hours of that. Mostly because I remember just enjoying playing that in like car rides and stuff. But one thing that was funny was just how mad I would get at that fucking game. Whoa, whoa. We used this gun for as long as we could get it. Wait, what? There's a beep boop we missed. We want to blow that up. Effective!
Damn it! They must have got word of our arrival. We can't fail now. We have to get a shuttle.
Go, 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 chat bros.
Watch out! Sentry bots approaching.
That one's gonna launch, but there'll be more shuttles. There you go, got him. Alright, lock and load, jabros. We're making good progress. You liking that, chat? You liking this? Like a little bit. A little bit.
I like it a lot, because I'm a chatfish.
Coping and seething and molding up here. Side twitched. I don't understand why the Helgen fleet just doesn't blow up at this station. Because then, or they intend to use to blow up the Earth fleet, I take it. Alright, chat, another poll.
Blow up the Earth fleet.
The gun design just has a certain finish. One second.
Finish quoi?
Alright, so next up, Templar, Luger, Rico, and Haka. When you're just a little chatfish and you're okay, you sleep all day and you swim all night. Stretch. Glorious. Skittle diddle.
No,
Skittle
it's not
piddle.
my name.
Like Skittle piddle.
It's not who I am.
It's who you always have been.
No.
Sorry, kitten. He's like, no. Luger's currently in the lead for a change. Wow, chat's feeling Luger today. If you wish to observe the AI, you can open the multiplayer mode. Set it to Howard. I don't know if I want to do that.
I forgot this had bots.
Yep. Games that had like bots and skirmish matches were always fun. But when Star Wars Battlefront came out, that like eclipsed all of those modes in my mind because the entire game was built to be that way. God, I love Star Wars Battlefront as a kid. Fuck, it was one of my favorite games.
And then Esper nuked its remaster.
Yeah. The only thing that's good about the remaster is that split screen. That's it.
Which is
How
a
do
pretty
you
nice
take-
upgrade, but yeah.
Well, it's actually quite simple. It's the porting company isn't very good. Asper is... They have a mixed track record of good to mid to good to bad. Their track record's all over the board. Porting company-wise.
I will always be pissed off at Embracer because they had such promise of so many good IPs and then they just ruined everything.
I had never had faith in that group. Fuck no.
As soon
That
as
they're
I
just
heard that
buying
it was
shit.
Embracer, I was immediately suspect. As soon as THQ Nordic came out to be a part of that, it was like, yeah, it just doesn't look good. Because the Embracer group, like, what that means is one bad entity controlling everything is bad. It's better to be controlled
some of
by
those-
tiny little companies owning tons of little things. That way, if one of them's bad, well, who cares? We can just move on to the other games that are good.
Embracer thought they would ride the cheap investment money.
Haka's took the lead.
They had,
Haka's in the lead, chat. You have 60 seconds to contest, and the poll will conclude. Close, blah, blah, blah.
what pisses me off about Embracer is that THQ Nordic and its IPs are not going to be under the original people and not be under Coffee Stain, a much more competently run company.
Coffee Stain's pretty good. At least they seem to be doing a good job publishing. The games they publish seem to be all pretty good hits.
Deep Rock Galactic, Satisfactory, to name the big two.
The campaign AI is more passive. It is? Interesting. Alright, the poll will conclude. Haka wins.
The British wins in the end.
I hate the British. They ruined everything.
They only have one good dish, prove me wrong.
Damn. Oh, damn it. I gotta stop bumping that cable.
Keep quiet.
Good. All right, let's just move the cable all the way over there.
Hold fire.
There we go.
Be careful. It's
Now
crawling
just
with
hold
Hellgast.
still. Don't move my leg.
It's too cold in here.
We can use it to get out of here. First, we need to get it
Oh my
to
god,
a
his gun is so weak by comparison.
Like a plan.
You can feel how weak it is. It's insane. At least this starting rifle. We gotta get ourselves one of those LMGs. Just keep firing. Alright, cool. Everybody loves Space Station.
Reloading.
Welcome to Stream Cabal. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Buddy. Oh, Chatfish. You're the goofiest little guys. Alright, let's see. I do like the stall weapons, though. They're
The
cool.
main control panel lets you raise the shuttle platform.
It's always had good weapons in these games.
Helldivers needs to add the underbarrel shotgun thing. That's so cool. Alright, let's see.
Now, we have to activate the gantry to the shuttle and initiate the launch from the control tower.
Sounds simple enough. And the door upstairs open? Or is it downstairs? I think it's downstairs.
Who's there? Kill
Right.
them!
Hold on, second floor.
Taking heavy fire!
Oh, can they shoot? I don't think they can shoot through the vents.
Watch out! Oh, heads down!
Watch your back.
What does it sound like?
Falling back. Oh my god, it reminds me of the HEC rumors. Like they just like talk like that. It's so funny.
Enemy in range.
All right, let's
It's
see.
them!
Got these guys. We gotta blast them.
Bastards!
Oh my god, that reminds me. Last night I met somebody from the Femboy Guild. Yes, there's an Atreides guild. Of course, it's Atreides, by the way. That's filled with femboys on our server.
Pretend I didn't hear that.
Well, sorry. Though they seemed
No?
chill, so to speak. Like they weren't very like griefy types. But I'm like, all right. As I like tried to terminate conversation with them because I was like, oh boy, I don't want to know what this is.
They're literally called the Femboy Guild.
I know, a little bit of, not really. Don't float that way. Don't float that way.
Hurry up, they're coming. Don't let them get away! Enemy in sight.
Oh shit! It took a second to register that there was just 3 dudes standing there. Yeah, remaster this game would be great with just even more improved AI. Because the big thing is, human enemies could be just as interesting as aliens. It's all about combat scripting. Alright, go before it gets to the turret. We got him. But the trees were the what's I'm doing. Well, not anymore. Let's just say the Red Duke has a different policy. Red Duke, what the fuck? Leto and his femboy harem. Fucking God help me. He had one daughter, and that's
No wonder his son is so effeminate.
damn. Staircase is blown up.
You guys should deploy the gantry and wait at the shuttle.
Oh no,
We'll go up to the
Trusty, I
control
don't think
tower
so,
and initialize
Trusty.
the shuttle launch.
Trusty.
Dropship incoming!
I hear it. Get to cover chat, bros.
Keep out of
Are you
sight.
tapping on phone? I can imagine. So do I, dude. So do I. So
You guys
do I.
deploy the gantry and wait at the shuttle. We'll go up to the
I'm
control
undid.
tower and initialize the shuttle launch.
I don't want to tell chat how I'm feeling. Just gonna make them
You want to make them
understand.
understand. Never gonna give Chatfish up.
Never gonna let Chatfish go.
Never gonna run around and desert Chatfish.
Here's another
This gun's so good, it's not even funny. Like, there's a lot of really good guns in this game. This gun does not want for, like, guns. Like, the shotgun, I think, is the weakest thing in this game, actually. Which is not uncommon. Shotguns are usually bad in most games. It's not terrible, but it's a goofy gun. It wins out on the goof department.
What's taking them so long?
Oh, they're behind us. Oh, 1 health. Oh, no, 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 no! Damn! They got me down. It is ironic. A few games actually use shotguns well. The best game I played recently that has a good shotgun is actually Helldivers 2. Finally, shotguns that aren't fucking absolute garbage. No! Wrong button! Wrong button.
You guys should deploy the gantry and wait at the shuttle. We'll go up to the control
I
tower.
remember
and
really
initialize
enjoying
the
Republic
shuttle
Commandos, Fear, and stuff like that.
Keep quiet.
I think Rainbow Six.
Yeah, I also had a really pro.
Rainbow Six Vegas had good
Not
AI. I
six.
can remember.
Vegas. I think it was Vegas.
I remember Vegas,
was
being fun.
oh my god, Vegas. That was a lot of fun, especially some of the non-campaign maps where you just have to
You
clear
guys
the
should
map.
deploy the
That was a lot of
gantry
fun.
and wait at the shuttle.
Yeah.
We'll go up to the control tower and initialize the shuttle launch.
And now we just get Siege and nothing else.
Yep, Siege did well, so therefore they're never going to touch any of the other games.
Yeah.
Or even make new one, unless it's like Siege.
Even though they barely improved, in fact, much of it's a downgrade in Rainbow Six X.
We get all the Helgans? No, I think there's another one.
What's
There's
taking
a lot
them
of
so
them.
long?
Okay, we'll go that way. There's not a lot of cover in that hallway, so we don't want to go that way. Let's just hide, and then let them come around, and then we just turn and we just gun them. And now we hose it. Yep, there we go.
Taking heavy fire.
Our allies just run right past them. There we go. I don't wanna tilt it how we feel.
What the hell are
I
you
mean,
waiting
Chatfish,
for? Deploy
understand.
that gantry now!
That song is stuck in my head. Now I hate squealy.
Have you heard one of the other really fucking catchy songs that he made?
He's not what he's done. He needs to die. Alright, now I can board the spaceship. Space time! Back when shuttles were like the cool design in sci-fi. Now it's just back to the old tech.
Strapped in?
Oh, motherfucker, steady. Get off me.
Get up!
So, anyone know what these SD platforms look like up close? Pretty neat.
What's that?
Parasite craft used to penetrate a target vessel and drop troops. I take it they're expecting company? Yes. Us.
Ready, boys?
Right. I think this is the final mission, I think. We'll start Killzone 2 next week, I think. Don't forget, chat, you can help fund the KZ Aerith model. The KZ.
Yep.
Right, we're going to use this as a brief opportunity for me to finish my breakfast, because I was in a bit of a rush today, and was still late anyways, but I must go and grab a
But you're
drink.
still eating breakfast? It's like 2 o'clock where you are.
Yeah, no, it's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, this is my meal of the day. This
Oh
is my
yeah,
meal
because
of-
you only eat once a day.
Well, sometimes twice. Like, I'll probably snack on something later, but, like, this is the big meal. I basically made some fries and stuff. And some other things. Alright. Entertain Chatfish for a second. Must grab something from the kitchen.
Now, Jeff, I want you to understand that Fuzzy is stinky. Not sticky, stinky. That is his real nature. He wants to hide it from you, but he'll allude to it every now and then, because he does feel guilty for hiding it.
Like when?
Hey, you're stinky.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like projection. Or desires on your part.
Or desires.
It's like,
Okay, that was good. Thank you. Or desire.
Or desires on your part. This is like the last quip. That was good. Oh, stretchies. Do your stretchies.
don't worry, next time I'm in Helldivers 2, I also remember to bring the Arc Throne. Just for school.
Gregors asked, how much is the model and how far is the fund? Oh yes, I forgot to DM you something. It's really
Well,
good.
The total is 4,000, and right now we have $3,894 left.
Yep. These outfits are meant to just be outfits on the model. We might adjust pricing after this one, depending on, like, if it might go down after, I'm not sure. It might go up, I don't know. I have to check a couple things. But
no.
this is the price we agreed upon. Let's see. Right. There, back. Properly. You know what we should do? The Harkona model should be added as the 5th slot. I will add that on the tools. Okay, Squealing?
Okay.
That way Chatfish can see it on a look.
Fuzzy, edit. Slave.
What was that?
There, slot E is ready. I don't think he knows how to do that. It's like Squealy do. Okay, there we go. And control it back on. Alright. Chatfish, chatfish. Space station, space station. Every game shooter at this point has an underwater base or a space station. It's
Only a few
usually those
minutes
two
now.
things.
Gotta move fast to disable the SD weaponry.
Game trying to trick me into like shotguns for close quarters. Meanwhile, I'm like, no, LMG, close quarters. Space suits.
Contact!
I'm half expecting to see the enemy use freaking grenade launchers on the space station. Good thing the interior of the space station's hardened against bullets. We're in serious trouble, chat bros. Go into space. What about an underwater space station? Space station crashes into the ocean and it turns into an underwater map. All right, first shooter we make, that's the final mission we make. And it so happens to be an underwater volcano. Just all of the tropes. Like,
Behind you!
crashes into an underwater section, which it's sinking slowly into an underwater volcano. There's a time limit like KZ Model Fun.
Oh shit. Hacker.
We'll see. We'll see. It depends on how far we get this month with it. Because I'll have to enact time limits on them, but if we do time limits, that's kind of... Remember, we have the Fire Warrior stream that's coming.
How long do we
You'll be
have
surprised
before
how
the
much
Earth
that'll
arrives?
get funding then.
Only a few minutes now.
It's already got a decent
Gotta
chunk.
move fast to disable the SD weapon.
A lot of
100
people really like Gibbs to suffer Fire Warrior, especially drunk.
Yep, because the Fire Warrior drunk stream, the shots and stuff will be free. Or not free. They'll be free hashtags. Which means that anything can go to overhead. So you'd be surprised. I think it'll get a lot of funding. And if it doesn't, well, then I feel like I'll be pretty stupid and mad. Pretty stupid and mad about thinking that that was right. I like to think I know what's gonna happen, but then you guys have a big fucking dono war over the dumbest stuff sometimes. It's like Haka versus, what was it, Luger, I think? That was Thaladred and fucking Chumba going at it yesterday, I believe. They were battling each other. And was it Thaladred or Sleazy? No, I think it was Sleazy. No, it was Sleazy and Chumba. I don't know if Thaladred got involved. Thaladred did do stuff.
Oh, that's messy, man.
Ah, oh.
Look out! ISA!
ISA! Get him out.
Yeah, this is where we catch our ride to Mayhem Central.
Get ready to board.
They're already on the space station. I just don't know anything, apparently. What? This? Are we boarding something? Are we on something? Is this move? Okay, it does. This is trippy. We're actually in, like, space and stuff. Going
I
through
think you're, yeah, you're
There's the
definitely
Earth fleet.
you're in the
the
last
draw
one.
Too
distance
late.
of the fucking
Shit,
Hellion
they
fleet.
don't stand a chance. Adams will blow 'em right back to Earth again.
Don't be so sure. The Earth fleet hasn't come packed for a picnic.
Wait, that's Earth Fleet.
Yeah, that one's dead. That one's... They're gonna hit us if they're not careful.
It looks like we're too late.
No, it looks like we gotta make a plan if we want to stay alive. I can sabotage the cooling system. Those SD guns can't fire when it's offline. Luger, you hack into the communications core. Tell the fleet to stop firing on the platform. Haka, can you take care of those parasite modules?
That'd be wise. They're packed full of explosives as a final exit strategy. And the fat boy?
He can clean house. There's plenty of eager playmates all dying to get a taste of his chain gun.
The fat boy and the fat... Fucking goddamn it. Shut the fuck up, game. Rude fucking character. The fat boy. Come on, fat boy.
Well,
Let's
it's time to split up. We'll regroup and hunt down Adams once we've taken care of business.
What's wrong with the F word, Gibbs?
I just find it funny. The fat boy. That's good. We need more games saying stuff like that. Makes me sleepy.
Watch out, it's them!
Gotta, I don't have any cover. Oh, I don't have any cover. Oh,
You have cover, you just didn't use it.
It blows out the window. Damn, yep, he's overwhelmed.
Grenade to the face.
Still, he's just dead. Like the camera panning around is like, look at this sad, pathetic body. It's like,
Look, this is your fault. You're the blame.
the window breaks. That's so cool.
No, they're not really advanced for that in this age.
Yeah, no, they couldn't do that. Well, the game, they could, but the game would be shitting itself and collapsing inwards like.
Stay alert.
The traitorous half-breed lives. Put him out of his misery.
No, no. Damn it. Damn it. Ugh.
Ran out of ammo.
Just, no, yeah, I had to reload. The reload is what gets you. Don't advance into the next room until it's clear. Stay in the previous room. Gotta be more cautious, because I don't have my NPC companions to soak up damage. It's just kibbos. Solo open. He was like, witness the magnitude of your failure. It's like, ooh. That's waitist. Trusty, don't make me grab
There
you.
must be something there.
You're trusty dusty. Oh boy. I'm glad you enjoyed that grenade, Polly. I think it was a shotgun. I don't think it was a grenade. Okay, let me switch guns. He's got a pistol, not a grenade pistol. Otherwise, I'd be dead right now. Also, using a grenade pistol inside a space station is fucking bold strategy.
Okay,
The
it can work.
traitorous half-breed lives.
If your suit was sealed.
Put him out of his misery. Attack!
Holy shit.
Taking heavy fire.
Careful. Oh, I don't have any health. It's fucking risky. Ooh, we're like dancing so he can't see me. There we go, got him. That's good that you like the stun nose, Pooly. Say Pooly. Okay. Pooly, get out.
A snub-nosed pistol. I like my pistols with long barrels because they're gonna amuse me. I like to think of the barrel as the nose, because you know, sub nose. So I just imagining someone with a really long nose and it's a gun.
LMG ammo. Definitely could use that.
Take him down! Don't let him near the charges!
I find the white noise of this level, like, you know, like unnerving.
Yeah. I'm more so unnerved by the fact that I might get blasted.
No, like, because like, I'm not playing the game, so when I hear it, like, something wrong with my apartment.
Kill, take cover, advance. Kill, take cover, and advance. Might be enemies on the right. Probably on the right, down below.
Kill him!
Doing a chatfish. We're getting them. Chatfish. Woohoo! Look at woohoo.
They got me pinned to die! Watch out!
Grenade launcher? I don't know if that's wise in close quarters, but that'd be funny. So we could try. You might sorely friggin' regret it, And so by sorely, I mean we're gonna regret it. This is 2 of 3, I think. 3. Of course, it's 3. Because 3 is the mathematical amount of things you can have some player do before they get annoyed. Before they get annoyed, usually. Boop, boop, boop. Got him. Got the boarding.
It's them coming! Taking heavy.
That was funny. That's cool. That was funny.
Taking heavy fire!
Draw the next room. Oh, get cover and. Got him right. That's all the boarding pods taken care of. That's the third one. They call them leeches. It's funny that the objective marked this before I even had been here. Got enough ammo. Just slap it. And now access the command module. Alright. And we gotta kill that traitor Adams. Golden. Oh, those rooms are a bit tight. Gotta be careful, Chad bros.
I suppose it's to be expected. You would never have been content with Linty's death. The war is over. Without Linty, the attack will come to nothing. But they will be back. Visari will never give up on Vector. You don't get it, do you? They see us as the aggressor. They are fighting to claim what we once stole from them. Fighting to prevent another imperialist ISA attack on their homeland. I cannot stop the Earth fleet now. The Hellgast on board take no notice of me. There's never any pity, no mercy for the traitor.
You tried to compare us. You made a choice, General, based on your own goals and morals, as did I. We may both seem traitors by our outside appearance, but that is where our common ground ends.
What do you...
But that is where our...
What are you gonna do? Kill me? It won't solve a goddamn thing. You got Linty, but it wasn't enough, was it? No, Templar and his little band of fuck-ups have to come here and save the day. If only you could see the visions Visari has shown me. The power, the lengths to which they are willing to go. They will never stop. They will never be bargained with. If only you could see how insignificant this victory of yours is to them. Your friends have been captured. The platform is breaking up. Don't you understand? You don't stand a fucking chance!
He said the F word. Oh.
Adam's got away. We didn't
him.
catch him monologuing. You could tell he was definitely trying to buy time for his life. The question is,
Yeah,
what's my
is.
situation? I still is one of those. There's a lot of cover here. Oh boy.
I don't think he believes anything he said either, to be honest.
Unfortunately, they're basic Hellgas troopers. Bring these guys down.
Yeah, which means they go down easily with the weapons you have.
Hellgas, using Hellgas weapons. They can't even shoot you.
Where are they? Are they above us? Oh, yeah, they're above us. Oh, God. Ooh, they're mad. They're cranky. This is bad. Yep, that's bad. No, those are elites. My legs. Oh, flippity flippity floop. Oh, flippity flippity flop. Chat bitches.
He's just going on mad rant.
Let's go!
Bashar is a visionary and just spews a bunch of nonsense to him, and he just believes it. Or not.
Enemy is in sight.
Amy is cringe.
That sounded like my ally.
Come on, come on! Enemy in sight!
I don't think you can fire through there.
Attack! Get moving!
Yeah.
Oh no! Kill him! Keep firing! Attack! Suppress it! Taking die! Grenade! No! Kill him!
Kill him!
Grenade!
He sounds so desperate.
Kill them!
No! I got the sneezies.
Oh man, not in the face!
I can hear my allies, but I can't see them.
What a piece of me!
Oh, there they are, fine.
Yeah.
Over their heads! Taking heavy fire!
Taking every fire. Jackass, take it out. Whoa!
You get it, Seiko Day.
Thank you. Shit. Cover. Oh, shit.
I don't point to this guy.
There we go. Got him.
Behind!
Shit. Cover.
Pin down! Attack!
Goddamn, those guys are so cool.
Reloading!
There's Outback back there.
Squad, move up!
So many fucking top squeak aesthetics.
Enemy spotted! Kill him! Taking fire!
Beep, beep, beep.
Grenade! You're lucky? Kill Shambles boss!
Gotta reload the LMG. That was tough. See, that's how you do quote-unquote bosses and shooters. Just build more enemies and make it like an interesting arena. You're not gonna make mechanics for them. Oh, I think that's the traitor. Get out of here! Get out of here! No!
That's why you're always breaking your legs.
Really, what happened when I get shot is my bone structure slowly deteriorates until I just collapse inward. Oh, brutal. I think I just screwed myself. I got too aggressive. Should be safer to go back here. I'm not entirely sure.
Come on, come on!
I really don't like it back there, actually. There's a big wall here.
ISA! Taking fire!
Load.
Okay,
If I see blood splashes, I'm getting them. I like how you can shoot through that window. Just keep hosing them, Chatfish. Come on!
It's a chubby little guy, Beano.
Beano!
Something to send you. I have 2 things that you like a lot.
What?
Ironic. You like a lot.
What?
Have you seen?
You'll like a lot what he sends you. Speak up, Beano.
Have you seen this? I'm sending to the end. I wasn't the one that did that. But this is what would happen in the other.
He just came out of the blue and started Beanoing at me. What the hell? He just came out.
Look at it. It has sound though, like beware.
Well, if it's got sound, I probably should turn it on, should I?
No, you need to listen to the sound. You need specifically to determine if you can show Chatfish it.
Oh, we'll post it in the stream room.
All right.
Little Beano.
Because
this is what I've seen today when I woke up. and this is what would happen actually.
So. Oh. Actually, wait, no, I can't stream it. I'll just stream it after. Because remember, Beano, I'm using the console stuff. Like none of that's visible. You'll have to sit in here and wait forever. We'll show it in the Doom stream. Goddamn. El by Navitar is probably the best one I drew so far. Yes, it is pretty good, isn't it?
Bring the Bucky variant. This is retarded looking. That does also like the evil design. Bucky evil.
You feel lucky?
You're lucky, punk.
Yeah.
Are you talking shit, Squirrel?
Yes, and what's
the shit? Fucking Bucky's here.
He was here for a while.
He's pro ISA. Kill him. He's pro ISA. Kill him. The little squirrel creature.
I hate YouTube. I'm trying to click on the stream, and like YouTube keeps like changing the fucking position of your stream in the feed.
Grenades. No.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Machine gun bullets. Oh, we can replace this.
Maybe we should send more parrots to your exact location.
No, then I can't finish your drawings if that happens.
Why?
Because his power's in. And Beano's a modern artist. He needs power to draw things.
You have no power here.
Beano.
He can't simply use paper.
Even if I use paper without power, how would guys feel?
You have a phone.
Do you think I have phone lines when the power goes out?
Do you not have a cell phone?
I have a cell phone. You think
Okay, does that cell phone have data?
But dude, when the power goes out, it's a 50-50 chance that the cell tower is also out of power.
I didn't know the stall rifles had underbarrel shotguns, Bucky. They gotta add that. Okay, got him. Is it all of them? Is it over, Yuri?
It is never over.
Charge handle.
Fire!
Now.
Dimitri!
Fucking gunning him down.
Holy shit.
Out of my way!
Is there any other access points?
Yeah.
Oh my god, behind us.
Well,
Wrong, Kev.
Do less. Do less.
You feel lucky.
Hey, Gregor, how are you doing? Hey, Boulder. I sound you guys will see later, but I made a very cool stuff.
No! No!
you
Yes.
got gamered in the end.
Good guys won.
My leg is broken again! God damn. This section, this is the toughest. Well, they come from a lot of different angles. Alright, so first things first. Take cover.
Which zone is the first one?
This is the first kill zone. We're on the final level, pretty much. We're on the space station.
There's going to be a red faction level design.
No, it's actually pretty good all the way through. It's better than the Red Faction. Like, this section's hard, but I don't feel cheated. There's no cheat bullshit. It's just there's a lot of enemies, and it's really just pushing your game knowledge at this point. The best of its
And
ability.
approaching corridors carefully, considering half of them have machine guns or shotguns.
Okay, this is the first group we got. It's gonna open up the next door, and here comes a lot more. There's a really good spot over here to hide behind, because cover.
Yep.
Shoot this glass.
I think Killzone's pretty good. I like the old universe for it.
Yeah, no, the art design's actually pretty good. Like, people gave this game a lot of crap, but that's also because this isn't the PS2 port. We're playing the better version. This is the PS3 version that's ported over, so it runs better. Because in the PS2 port, this one has serious lag problems. Or the original version.
I did remember seeing a list where it looked significantly more.
I am
Most of the
glad
complaints I heard about Killzone back in the day, they were like more about matching technology, like they tried to copy stuff instead of like letting the franchise evolve. At least that's what I
Those
remember.
elite guard are fucking tough, though.
Yeah, this game really wanted to be fire.
I'm hitting them. I'm just killing people. If I see blood splatters, just gotta be patient.
I don't like the fact that they go to the exact same spots the other AI goes to.
It's not very.
And SE Kips died again.
As far as PS2 AI goes, they're pretty clever with some of the things they do. Like, they'll back off when they gotta reload and try to reload behind cover.
The PS2 is the same as the Xbox 360, right?
No,
It's
Xbox
No,
original.
Xbox One.
But the Xbox
okay,
original,
so-
tech-wise,
sorry,
was better than this.
Okay,
The
I
Xbox
never. I
The
never
Xbox
had,
original.
Like,
Their dumb fucking naming scheme.
I love the naming scheme. Sony Pony's
love the
fall for it
library.
every time. What was that, Sony Pony?
Sony.
I don't who started the whole
Got
Sony
it.
Pony stuff, like, because that became a meme over here.
Actually, which is worse, Sony Pony or Snowy Boy?
Snowy Boy.
I don't know, like, I saw a guy that, like, made fun of Sony fans. He got a special edition, like a limited edition
That's so
of
cool.
PS5
Mm-hmm.
that would, they wanted,
control.
right? And he made it, like, be a...
Oh,
He sent to
Former
a guy.
Ghost joins $50 and says 4th of July, 4th of the... Oh, fucking... Oh, shit. Read it, read it.
July, 4th of July. I come through on my promise for the 4th of July. Hashtag 4th of July thumbnail. Hashtag shotgun. Hashtag
Is
anyone...
suck fun.
He's all the
It's very
same.
fun.
He's
It's very fun.
former. It's still the suck fun in my heart. Let me see. Is anyone putting that?
I'm doing it.
Regular already has it.
Thank you for the general.
And it's like he took like this super like rare limited like PS5 and sent to someone to modify it into My Little Pony PS5. He got very mad about it.
Why do you know people like this?
Because I know people that are very petty and have more money and free time.
Are you one of these people, Bino?
No.
No.
I'm not. I don't have that much money. I am petty though.
Petit Bino.
He also it's the same people that got Kojima to sign a PS1 and then ran over the PS1.
Is that an MG42 space thing?
Yes. That's why Helgen weapons are so cool.
I can mow you down.
Oh, let's get the guys to come behind us.
Woof.
It's stuck.
I remember thinking that Helgen was the guys that were going to play with because they were in the quarter and then like they weren't.
Nice shot! Return to base immediately.
No, Killzone's one of those few series where they have the antagonist as the cover art.
You know, not take this as a cover art, but they're actually, when they started doing the books and the expanded lore, even in this game, they talk about how the Helgens are kind of like victims, and they focus on the victims of the fact that the Helgens are feeling more and more justified the more you read it, which is kind of an interesting sort of way, because, like, yeah, no, they're not the baddies. I gotta really replace this PS3 cable. Don't touch
Which
it.
used to make them do evil speeches. And talk about how they should destroy all of that.
You know, they're just aura farming, okay?
Half Helgen, half human.
Not entering the room until all of those fuckers are...
you threw it into the wrong room.
Remember, you heal a little bit.
I knew it. I summoned a bond by doing that.
Wayne Blow Turd.
Aura farming. How often do you aura farm,
I think my brain's melting.
What's aura farming?
I think aura farming just means looking cool and then spending your time to look cool.
Whatever John Wick does whenever he walks around.
To be honest, anyone that tries to look cool to other people doesn't look cool sometimes.
Oh my god, Vino's aura farming for chair now.
What the fuck?
This way!
Follow the, I guess it's like a timer or some shit.
I hope it's on a timer.
Oh my god, Rico! Get the fat ass out of the way!
So they called him
I love that you use the thing a shield for the bullets. Yeah.
Get it!
Is that the end? You finished the game?
Look.
Oh. God of War 3 all over again. You were shot to death. Come on.
I saw you ragdoll. Come on, Adams.
That was that their spaceship?
Oh no, that's our defense satellite. Adams is a traitor because, well, he joined with the Helgens because he feels that the Helgens deserve Vecta, which he's kind of right. And I said,
Hey guys.
Because we got a squad: Luger, Vecta, or Luger, Heka, Haka, Templar, and Rico.
I got it. And what do you know about the spec of these craft?
Under fire!
That's who he reminds me of.
Launch sequence commence. 30 seconds to launch. Seconds to launch.
This is our only launch window. We have to go.
Hacker! Fuck this!
10 seconds to launch.
Character development.
Wow, Rico, you're stop treating Hacker like a piece of shit.
3, 2, 1.
Also, the Adams reminds me of fucking.
Rico. Thank you. Welcome.
Comms are coming back.
Get through to them and see what the situation is. And tell them about Adams.
First call I'll make. Looks like most of the Earth fleet got through okay. They'll send more forces, won't they? The Helgast, I mean.
Yeah, they will. And we'll be there to meet them.
Okay, but why though? Why would you do that?
Well, we blew up the station so that the station would stop firing on our ships.
Yeah, you could just you could just disable the station. Fucking blow it up, make a fucking minefield across space.
But Adams reminds me of the band Nickelback. Specifically of the drummer and of the lead singer's hair at a certain point in time.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
It stops.
It says the Vectans are bad.
Guerrilla Games. God damn it, Guerrilla Games. You actually could make games back in the day.
Yeah. What happened to them, Kips?
They got sent to the Zero Dawn.
Well,
fucking
they made Killzone, the
mines.
fourth Killzone. The fourth Killzone sealed their fate.
Because it was bad.
It had
I
nothing
kind
to
of
do
blame
with
I blame Sony because Sony kept forcing them to do dumb stuff in their games.
Well, they kept trying to pivot Killzone as, this is the Halo killer, but that was a bad idea. Killzone is not Halo. It doesn't play like Halo. It doesn't even feel like Halo. It feels like it took a lot of inspirations from old school Medal of Honor and old school Call of Duty. And the parts of old school Call of Duty I like, which focusing on like AI scripting and like combat encounters with like allied NPCs and like fighting and stuff like that, which is old school COD that I like. And that's what they should have stuck with, because that's what KZ2, from what I played of it, is basically just like. It's just that
Black
mentality
and
carried
spoilers.
forward. It's not spoilers.
For the kid.
Keep. Are you going to play
This
Doom
game is
now, or are you
20
going to
years
play-
old, by the way.
What are you going to play now?
We'll show the intro for KZ2 at least. Also, the KZ model is now available for Funding Chip. You can help restore the glory of Helgen.
Fire Warrior is the Halo killer, said Brian Griffin.
Mm-hmm. Fire Warrior is also the Keep Killer, yeah.
The Kib.
Yep.
Yes.
It's like a bad hangover that keeps coming back.
The publishers of Killzone are the ones who said that this was gonna kill Halo or whatever. The studio was mad about that, apparently. Rightfully so. Like, no, our game's not even Halo! And then they set it up to fail because of that. Or always be looked
Yeah,
down
there was a
upon.
lot of. Yeah, I was in an era where Halo was actually good, and a lot of companies are trying to compete with it.
Oh, no, there's the issue, like, if you're selling a game that is in the same genre, but, like, takes another niche, like, the people that would be interested in this game but don't like Halo, is just another Halo clone. Okay, so I'm not going to look into it. People forget that the internet was not as big back in the day, so, like, there was not many YouTubers to show this game.
When did KZ1 come out?
At least
20 years ago. About 2004, I think? Or 2004, I think.
So right after Halo 2?
I think so. 2004, 2003, I can't remember. Check the release date. Bino.
I'm working, I can't.
2004, right there.
2004, yeah, okay, that was right.
I have to work.
The first one is very interesting with like the fact that you can unlock characters and switch between them play them because they have different abilities. Very interesting, like, idea.
Halo 2 came out in 2004 as well.
Yep. And so trying to claim that this was a Halo killer for PlayStation was just setting this game up to fail. Or not fail, but not be as big as it could have been. They should have been pivoting it to being like, no, this is like a sci-fi action shooter, which was big on the time.
It's kind of like how those games look like. We are the Oblivion killer.
So, okay, so Killzone 1 came out November 2nd, 2004. That's when Halo 2 came out.
Like a few days after.
November 9th.
Yeah. Now, granted, these games wouldn't compete with each other too much because people at that point already had the console. But they were console sellers, what they were.
No, I think
Halo 2.
I think there's Halo 2 competed with literally everything when it came out.
Halo 2 snuffed the competition, though.
Competition. That's what I thought.
I must cover my screen for a second. See if I can not blow up my eardrums.
Sorry, what? What? Yes.
I better be ready. I will, but that'll be next stream. I can't show it, remember. Keep asking the same question over and over again. I'm gonna turn it down temporarily. Killzone 2. And if it blows out of my eardrums, it blows out my eardrums.
Turn it up louder.
I will, once I confirm that I'm not deaf afterwards.
Does it still work?
What do you mean? Just loading. It's because it's switching, Res.
Bino doesn't know how capture works on consoles.
No, I asked if the game still works because it's an old game.
What? Of course it works. My fucking Nintendo 64 cartridges still work too.
I don't know.
Those cartridges are probably older than Bino.
No, I don't know.
It isn't real.
My
Bino, how old are you?
Now listen.
Sons and daughters of Helgan, this much I vow. The history of these days will be written in blood. By crushing the armies of our enemy, by seizing the weapons they thought to turn against us, we were fighting for our very existence. But if there are those who would deny us peace, refuse us our rightful place in the universe, then we will unleash such terrible vengeance that generations yet unborn will cry out in anguish.
A spokesman for ISA High Command had this to say on Visari's latest outburst.
The dictator Visari plays a martyr while threatening the peace of the universe.
Listen to this shit makes me want to break something.
Ever the diplomat, Rico.
Yeah.
Colonel Templar.
I'm off the field this time.
I'm a
so
colonel.
I'm looking to you and Seb to get it done.
The guy from the first game.
Yep.
Good luck, Sergeant.
Sir. The ISA also confirmed that the second wave of the invasion fleet is due to launch imminently. They will arrive in orbit over the Helgan capital in approximately 2 weeks, by which time Fleet Commander Templar expects the first wave of the assault force to have dealt decisive blows against Visari's forces. I'm sure we all wish our brave men and women good luck and Godspeed.
You can't tell they had a lot more budget. The budget for this game is huge.
The time for diplomacy has passed. The Helghast do not reason. They started this war when they invaded Vecta, and it's up to us to conclude it.
The enemy may shatter our bodies, but they cannot break our spirit. Even now, they advance on our homeworld to seize by force what they cannot claim by right. cannot imagine what awaits them. We will smite the invaders from our skies. Though they sweep over our lands like the sands of winter, never again will we bow before them. Never again endure their oppression. Never again endure their tyranny. We will strike without warning and without mercy, fighting as one hand, one heart, one soul. We will shatter their dreams and haunt their nightmares, drenching our ancestors' graves with their blood. And as our last breath tears at their lungs, as we rise again from the ruins of our cities, they will know Helghan belongs to the Helghast.
I love when the hero gives a big speech.
Well, Green Branch, that's where you're wrong. He says Helghast did nothing wrong.
Oh, they lost. That's what
They lost, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because the major fuck up was losing.
I like how the first one, like, the Helghans will return, and then the next cutscene, or the next game is like, no, that didn't happen. We're invading them. We're invading. Like, help! It's just being invaded.
That's the funny part is that if we take the side of the Helghan, like how history actually happened, then they're almost 100% justified in invading, outside of the the mass genocide part.
That's why.
What's the genocide between France? Come on.
This game
It's
and
a good genocide.
Yeah, because at this point, this is when Killzone goes from being like a game that Sony started throwing money at the last second of the first game's release, and then shoved it out the door before it was finished being made, to Killzone 2, the game they just threw fucking troves of money on.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Which one is the Killzone that they started trying to force the motion mechanics?
This one.
Okay, that's the one that I played now.
This game's really good. This game's, like, I played only a little bit of this game, but this game's fucking awesome. Like, the combat's great, like, the encounters are great, the overall feel of, like, the game is just good. The FOV is terrible. The FOV is terrible. It suffers from the same problem that Turok 360 does. The FOV is like, my face is smudged against the screen.
No, you deserve that.
But yeah, you can even hear the orchestral compensation, like all that money ripping in there, can't you? Budget.
I wish they did a game where it's from only the viewpoint of the Helghast.
Yes, me too. Of the
I watch them
Killzone
fighting a
games.
defensive retreating war.
I think it would be cool. Like, if they want to do the ISA story, what they should do is it should bounce perspectives, like Modern Warfare 2 did. That was kind of cool. Modern Warfare, when it did like the jumping around with like the global campaign thing, that was cool. They could do that on an interstellar scale with Killzone, I think.
Yeah, I mean, World of War did that.
I don't think Sony has the talent for that anymore, at least.
Yeah, I don't think Guerrilla Games could make this anymore. Like, that studio is not the same studio that even made this or KZ2 or 3.
The Vectin leading the ISA currently is like, now it's their people. Their blood.
Their blood. Dimitri.
Their people. Their blood.
And then he judges you for how you execute the Helghast.
He's like, whoa. I know I said these things, but
I remember that
can't just
scene
shoot
from
a
World at
person.
War when he's like, is you get the choice to either kill the Germans that are trying to surrender, which is the merciful option, or let your men, like, Molotov them.
No.
Yeah, World at War was
So,
dark.
Warcrime or Warcrime?
You know what's funny is
I
World at
remember
War got in trouble with the journalists because it's like trying to make war look good and it's horrible for what they're doing to people. And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, they even complained about the music. because World at War had like rock in it, and they're like, that's evil. But like the composer came out and said like, my whole reason for why I had rock in there was to show how like dark and metal like things were happening.
That's funny.
Yeah,
there were several Germans.
Holy shit! Thank you for the gift of membership. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, I said it. William Rams.
Did he get? No, he's not.
Yeah, discount Burger Town for Helgans, yes. So, we are going to raid into the next stream, because this is KZ for the KZ2 stream, but now we're on KZ2. So, good job, Chapros. We got through KZ1. KZ1 was pretty good. Looking forward to trying KZ2 next. I don't think Killzone.com is a thing anymore, to be honest. I don't think...
It could be Kibbs.
Let me just Google it and check.
Falls into a honeypot like FBI.
No, but just redirects to Sony's main website. It's defunct. Yeah. Alright, chat. We're gonna raid into the next stream. The next stream is going to be more... It's gonna be Desert Storm. We're going to be doing some... Well, you'll see. We're gonna be doing something mean. Something terrible. We'll see you in a little bit, chat. Take care and have a good day. Thank you for your donations.
See you.